everybody, and welcome to my first video 2018. I'd just like to say quickly and briefly, thank you very much for a very amazing 2017. I've got so much support for my channel and I knew it would be tough, but I think it was worth it. But getting on with today's episode, of course this is a career mode episode and we're over halfway through the season now. This is episode 11, or is it 12? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But today we're at the Hungaroring, which isn't a good track for me, and it appears that qualifying is going to be in the heavy rain, so you're going to know that I'm not going to qualify well today. In the championship, leading is Mark Webber, and his teammate Sebastian Vettel is behind him, and the two McLaren drivers follow. And Red Bull are dominating at the minute, and I know my teammate, we don't have a single point, which is very unfortunate. There have been a fair few occasions where we could have got some points, but my teammate is just terrible. So here we are in practice, and practice was just getting used to the game again, and also trying to find a good setup. I got to film my setup, so that'll be forever lost in the archive. But as you can see coming out of the pit lane, it was quite a strange one actually. I sort of dropped my controller on the ground and it just drove me into a wall, and that's my front wing gone. And of course I can't really practice without front wing, so I had to come in and change it. But that's it for practice really, and so we'll see the result of practice. I didn't finish very well in practice. I finished 19th, which seems to be my go-to practice position, because I just seem to finish there every single race weekend. And again, as I've said before, it's probably because I'm the best of the best. I'm the best of the bad teams, and I'm not quite up there with the good teams, so unfortunately I'm just going to have to deal with that.
Let's face it, things aren't looking so good for you so far this season. Has this put a dampener on your view to taking the world title, or do you still tell me how have the practice sessions been going with the team this season? Now I've heard that Lotus want you to stay with them for next season. Is that going to happen?
So here we are in qualifying, and as you can see, we're on the intermediate tyres in heavy rain conditions. And luckily I don't kill my front wing out of the pit lane. That would be fairly disastrous. And I just broke way too late and go very deep into turn 1. I was making an entirely new course. I don't know where I was going, to be honest. But qualifying was very tricky. I had very little traction, and of course I'm using a gamepad, although I have got a new wheel which I aim to use for the next career mode episode, so look forward to that. But with a pad there's only really two throttle settings, which is off and on, and so getting traction out of the corners is extremely tricky, and braking properly is extremely tricky, and steering properly is very tricky, so you have to adopt an almost entirely new style. So yeah, I'll leave you with my qualifying lap, and unfortunately this first lap was my only proper qualifying lap. So here we are on what should have been my second qualifying lap. Actually, this is the out lap out of the pit lane. Go into my second qualifying lap. I came out very late to see if there's a dry line, and I just can't hold it through these corners. The track conditions are extremely tricky at the minute, and I just can't really get a good lap together, unfortunately. I'm in 22nd at the minute, and as I said before, that was my only qualifying lap. As you can see, I'm going down the inside of my teammate, Jarno Trulli. However, that does compromise my line through the corner, and it leads me to spin out the corner, and that ruins my second qualifying lap, unfortunately. And coming into the pit lane here, I decided not to do another lap because I was very low on fuel. But then I sort of just say, why not? But I crash it into the pit lane wall anyway, so it doesn't really matter. In qualifying, Sebastian Vettel is starting on pole along with Fernando Alonso in Ferrari. Lewis Hamilton and Mark Webber are in third and fourth, and it goes Nico Rosberg, James Button, Felipe Massa, Kamai Kobayashi, Michael Schumacher, and Sebastian Buemi is your top 10. I have qualified 22nd, which is appalling compared to my other qualifying results. So here we are in race time. As I said, Sebastian Vettel is starting on pole and I'm starting in 22nd position, and my teammate is only one position behind, so he hasn't done that bad. Oh wait, no, it's me who's done badly. He starts in 23rd, so waiting for the 5 red lights to come on and then go back out, revving up my engine using my game pad, which is just terrible. I'm going up to rich mix instantly because I know that in these F1 2011 races, you just have way too much fuel, so I really want to burn that. And I've also switched to kilometers an hour today, just because all the setups are in kilometers an hour. Unfortunately, my game froze here, as you can obviously see, which gives me a little bit of time to catch up with the race. So I dive it into turn 1, and I'm already up into P15, and go round out the outside Nick Heidfeld. It doesn't quite, actually no, sorry, the other Lotus Renault car. It's quite confusing with the teams, because I'm Lotus, driving for Lotus, and there's also Lotus Renault. But now I'm diving it down the inside of Paul di Resta through the very tricky blind corner, and now I'm trying to catch up to the German, Nick Heidfeld, and even overtake him. And coming into the tightest chicane on the circuit, I just can't quite make it, and so I cheekily cut the corner, and I'm surprised I didn't get a penalty there. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing, but now I'm behind the one and only Pastor Maldonado, and so he will be, of course, very, very tricky to overtake. So here we are, I'm in 13th position, and we're coming into the second lap now. It's a very long race, well, not a very long race, but there's a lot of laps, 70 in 100% race. Of course, I only do 20% in these races, so that's only 14 laps. And Vitaly Petrov, Nick Heidfeld, I'm getting this Lotus Renault cars mixed up. He dives it around outside into turn 1, and he actually gains the position, but I'm determined to fight back because I really want that singular point of 10th place. Just really, really want it. And so coming through his hairpin, it looks like he may have escaped my clutches a little bit, but I dive it really brick late there. And Nick Heidfeld, I believe some of his front wing is now gone. He's gone into the back of Pastor Maldonado. I'd expect that to be the other way round, to be honest. And now he's obviously at a clear disadvantage as he's got less of a front wing, so I can maybe really try and catch him through these corners, but he just manages to block me off. It's very hard to overtake through that section. And coming on to lap 4 now, we've got the other Lotus Renault, Vitaly Petrov, the Russian, who's now just mugged me down the straight, and I tried to make it go down the inside again, but he's just got me really under braking. And with DRS that was very powerful, but now Paul di Resta is overtaking me, and we do make contact there quite viciously, and we make contact again. I almost spin him and get another penalty, but luckily no penalties are on me. But unfortunately, Paul di Resta did manage to get past me, and I've got the Sauber of Sergio Perez. I'm sorry guys, I can't speak. It's 11:15. I just can't speak. He's trying to go down the inside of us into turn 1. However, we do shut the door and manage to keep 16th place. which is above our objective of 18th place, which is pretty good. And now coming into one of the last corners here, my tyres are just completely shot at this point, and Sergio Perez does manage to get past us after we half spin the car, and even Adrian Sutil has managed to get past us. We do try and go down the inside of the last hairpin corner, but unfortunately I don't get the best of exits even with DRS. He does manage to overtake us, and now Rubens Barrichello, Brazilian in the Williams car, he's now trying to get us down the straight, but he's just going to back off there. We force Adrian Sutil very, very wide there, and coming through the corners, I'm wondering if I can maintain this position. However, Adrian Sutil does manage to go down the inside and get the position. So now I'm all the way down in 18th place. I've really dropped down. As you can remember, I did the same thing at Silverstone. However, that was over the entire race, and this is only the first stint. And as you can see, I'm sliding all over the place. I really need to change my tyres. I maybe should have changed them the last lap, but I didn't, of course. So here we are in the pit lane now. We're on lap 7, coming onto the soft tyres, the prime tyres. We get held up in the pit lane, because Rubens Barrichello has overtaken us in the pit lane because my pit crew are just appalling. They've done really bad pit stops, really slowly, on all races on the calendar. So I'm eager to change teams. So I will now tell you, I really want to change teams and actually get some points. I was very disappointed that I didn't get any team changes or contract offers midway through the season. I'm not sure whether that's possible in F1 2011, but as you can see there, I'm lapping a whole load of cars, and I even overtake Sergio Perez for 17th place, so I'm very happy with that. It's of course the last lap. Of course, you can see my tyres, they're about shot as well, but I'm very happy I've got 17th place. I'm even lapped my teammate, and so that's something I can say. I've lapped my teammate. That's just how rubbish he is. But here we are on the last lap of the Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel, unsurprisingly, in the Red Bull car, the dominant car, he has won. But coming out of the penultimate corner, I've spun the car and I reverse it off the track very quickly, probably very dangerously. But that's my front wing gone, and I'm back down to 18th place. Very, very, very just sad and angry about that, and I didn't feel like using a flashback. I couldn't really be bothered, to be honest. But that's 18th place. I guess my driver there is happy. Well, it's me, of course, but my avatar, I guess you could say, he is very happy with that. We have gained 4 positions, so rightly so, to be honest. We did finish 18th place, which, to be honest, was kind of standard for us. Sebastian Vettel has won the Grand Prix. Felipe Massa and Lewis Hamilton come 2nd and 3rd. Fernando Alonso, Jenson Button, Mark Webber, Michael Schumacher, Nico Rosberg, Kamai Kobayashi and Hami Alguersuari make up top 10. As I said, I finished 18th place, and my teammate finished 21st place, so he has gained a few positions there. In the Drivers' Championship, Sebastian Vettel is now leading the championship. He's overtaken Mark Webber, who has led the championship for a very long time now. So the 2 Red Bull drivers are topping out the championship. 2 McLaren drivers still follow him. I am unfortunately still in 19th place in the championship with 0 points, and so is my teammate, which means in the Constructors' Championship the Team Lotus will still have 0 points. Obviously, Red Bull are leading, with McLaren and Ferrari not too far behind. They can still make it up, but they are a fair distance behind. Mercedes, Lotus and Toro Rosso follow them, and my team, as I said, still has 0 points in 10th position. Please help. So that's it for the episode today. I want to say again, thank you so much for 2017. The year was absolutely amazing, and hopefully this year will be even better. I got 49 subscribers last year and over 800 views, and so I'm extremely, extremely pleased with that. The next race, which will be uploaded next Monday, thankfully it's quite a nice track. It's Belgium, and thankfully I'm fairly fast at that track. So maybe, I don't want to jinx it, commentators curse or whatever, but maybe I can get a point there. Maybe even 2. That'd be just fantastic. But it's Belgium, so it will be a fairly long race, I should think. But thanks for watching the video, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment, subscribe, and everything like that. See you guys next time. Bye bye.